They'll go down like this.
Maybe involuntary. Once again, his thought process was giving the ball some clout. You can see in his natural demeanor at the moment, he's not too happy with himself. Someone who's used to being strong in attack.
And that can happen to any player at any time. It's pretty much okay. The idea is it's the first game, and sure, he's going to be a chosen opener as the games progress for the Royals. It's just about correcting it. One for the over, as the umpire should declare. Short ball. It's just about correcting it. How better can you come out of this? It's not that he's batting badly. He's less than a runner ball, which is all right. You're not chasing an excess of 170, 180, where you need to maintain a healthy run rate. You've just lost one wicket. That's also all right. There's a lot of positives for the Royals and for Zazai. Just the manner in which he could progress as he bats on from here. Lovely. Very nicely done, Shoaib Malik. 91 for 1.
हाँ
रूम है
हाँ
हैं
हाँ रूमे
हाँ वाले किस वाले से
हाँ
और क्या था
खाता से
कोई डाल दो क्या गुल्ला था ना
हाँ
কি করবা ওই যে সৌদি ভাই বলতে কি জানো ওই যে সৌদি ভাই পাপো আমি বলতে তুমি নিয়ে রাখা দিবা বলবা কি করবে সেটা নিয়ে থাকা পরে তুমি একটা নেবি যাবা আমি একটা নেবি যাবো
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
শুনছো
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
নিয়ে আঙ্গে রাখা দেবে বলবা কি করলে সেটা নিয়ে থাকা
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
তাই তো হ্যাঁ
আচ্ছা
Don't depend on stats. And that's a good Yorker. Need more of those.
They've been disappointing, Platoon, today. Poor with the bat. Fielding hasn't been great. The bowling hasn't been too good. But this man's played nicely. Hazratullah Zazai. Took his time at the start. We're used to seeing people already in this tournament taking their time and then getting out. But Zazai stayed in. 3 big sixes over that cow corner. Left-handers, they love that cow corner.
They do. And here's someone who knows about left-handers.
I didn't hit him half as far as that fella, I tell you.
Well, the boundaries in Ireland are pretty short. You'd have been able to get it over.
Very thick smog in Ireland. You've got to get it through the rain. It's very hard to hit sixes over there.
Use the ball in the smog. You have the luck of the Irish.
They've been poor, Platoon. Not taking anything away from the Royals, who've been excellent. Always Shah is very happy on the sidelines during his interview with Buzzy.
Just makes that trigger movement to an outside the off-stump line. Just trying to preempt the bowler and try to make him go down the leg side. But the bowler equal to the task.
It's good Yorker, this. Shoaib Malik, to me, seems like the perfect overseas pro. Wonderful, calm influence in the dressing room. Fantastic batsman. We've seen his numbers. Can bowl some handy off breaks. Doesn't bowl too much anymore, but just seems very calm. There he's just saying to Zazai, don't get carried away. This is what he's trying to do. Let's get this job done. 24 required off 28.
Nelson's up. All the ones. 1-1-1 for 1. And almost struck. Nelson always does something funny to the psyche of the players.
Well, Mahmood's been hit a little bit today, but he's got potential. He's got some real pace. This is a cracking Yorker. So just keep an eye on him as the tournament progresses and see how he goes about his business.
Not the first one. The very first ball to the right-hander was a Yorker. This time to the left-hander. So he's getting his angles right. He's getting his lengths right. And he's generating quite a bit of pace. Good prospect, this young man. A little bit more in the shoulders. He goes short. It's up in the air, but it's going to sail over. Fine leg for another boundary. The 50 partnership comes up with that shot.
Fortune favours the brave. Zazai's eye is in. It's a good short ball, but your fine leg is inside the ring. It's always risky. Zazai is a big, powerfully built batsman. Thick top edge. Easily clears the man inside the ring for another boundary.
I must give credit to Zazai. You feel that with his kind of thought process, being an attacking batsman, he struggled with his timing, but once he's got into the groove, even difficult shots like that, he's managing to eke out. So that's good from him.
Well, it's what you want from your senior players, and I'll put Zazai in that. He's played a lot of T20 cricket around the world now. We all know he can smash a quick 20, but it's all about winning games to your side, and he's getting his side in a position to win the game here. So he's learning. He's obviously evolving as a batsman. Carrying on. Maybe sometimes he's not striking the ball as well as he would like, but he's still scoring runs, still staying at the crease.
Speaks volumes about his temperament. Some batsmen would get frustrated. Again, in the slot, but thankfully for the bowler, it's found the sweeper and just the single to finish off over number 16. 117 for 1. And I think the umpire is going to signal for the little bit of a break, which we know as the Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout. That's what's transpired so far in match number 3 of the Bangabandhu BPL 2019. 134, not a large enough total posted by Dhaka Platoon. And the Rajshahi Royals cruising towards that target. Just need 18 runs of the remaining 24 deliveries. Hazratullah Zazai has done.
You will be very happy and pleased to see what has happened so far.
Yes, of course. Like our players, all of them performed very well. As you know, cricket is a team game, so you need contribution from everyone. So they have done very good, beyond our expectations. So that made us very happy.
Yeah, I thought the bowlers really bowled well to restrict Dhaka for 134. And then now the batters. I mean, Zazaim unbeaten on 47 and Shoaib Malik with him on 27. You have a pretty decent side. You think you can really do something special this season?
While we formed the team, we went for the experience, like players who have got experience for T20 as well as who has got match-winning experience. So that's how we formed the side, and also we focused on the players who can bat and bowl, they can contribute somehow. So that was our main objective. And you see, like T20 is, if we consider it in 3 parts, like first power play, then middle part, and after 15. So because of experience, they have been able to contribute and they have been able to stay on the wicket. They have batted very well, negotiated good balls and waited for those easy deliveries. So that's what experience is. And in terms of like result, of course, like we would like to take match by match. Let's see how far we can go.
Have you got your full squad here, or you're expecting few more players to join your squad?
It's a very long tournament, almost 5 weeks. So we have 16 men squad, including local players and overseas players. So as we go on, if we see that we need more players to support our teams, of course, we may add a couple of more.
Right, and just going through the tournament, the first leg in Dhaka, then you go to Chittagong, and obviously there is Sylhet. So you're looking forward to that also?
Of course, yeah. We have one more match coming tomorrow in Dhaka and next 3 matches in Chittagong. Of course, we're looking forward for next round of matches.
All right, I wish you all the very best and have a good game.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Single of the second delivery of the 17th over. Where Malik Hazratullah Zazai building up a quick-fire partnership of 57 of only 49 deliveries. Bowlers have not been really able to make any inroads at all and trouble these two. 48 now to Zazai and Shoaib as ever amongst the runs. And makes it look so simple. Again, content to use the depth of the crease. Quick run taken. There it is. Oh dear. Got him in the back. Oh, now the fielder is going to have to come and apologize to him.
It's a nasty blow. Laurie Evans with the throw. Looks distraught, Laurie Evans. There was no chance of running. Good man, Shahid Afridi. 3 Pakistan internationals. Laurie Evans, what are you doing? Says Shoaib Malik. And nice to see.
All the way walking to a Shoaib Malik, Laurie Evans had his mouth covered with his hand. Now, was he smirking? Was he trying to hide something? But he's definitely very apologetic. Look at this. But he had to go for the throw, and must say, it was okay, the throw. It's just that accidentally Shoaib Malik happened to be in the line of fire.
Well, that's if the stumps are 6 foot tall.
Yeah, we'll forget that. He wants to reach that 50 mark. He had to go and try and slash at it, got the inside part of the bat.
Sitting on 48, not out. 43 balls. Strike rate 111. Normally you see Zazai a lot more fluent, but he'll be happy to still be there. And his coach Owen Shah will be delighted if he can end up 55, 60 not out. Eyeing up another half century. The Bangladesh Premier League. Hazratullah Zazai.
Another short one, a bit of a snorter. He's not going to make it easy for the batsman to reach that milestone.
It's a good short ball, that. Previous was a really good Yorker. And Wahab Riaz, he could still crank it up. One foot was pretty close to that line. He's always pushing the front line, Wahab Riaz. 17 off his 2.5. He's been a little bit indifferent today, a little bit not quite on the mark for Wahab Riaz.
Waits, and that's cracked away through the covers. That takes him to his 50. A very wonderfully compiled 50. Patience has paid off for Zazai. He goes on to 52 at the end of 17. Rajshahi Royals go on to 124 for 1. There you go. Quite comfortable, this journey towards a win for the Rajshahi Royals. 29 for Shoaib Malik, but Hazratullah Zazai, after sedate start, trouble with his timing, but he rode over all the problems and has fallen into his usual groove and gone on to 50 with the shot.
A nice way to bring up your half century, and nice to start a tournament in good form. Nice to start with a good score. The big, powerfully built Afghanistan left-hander. 2 not out. Well played, sir.
At last, Tessera Pereira. And he starts off with a Yorker which was hit away but in the air, gone to hand and dropped.
Well, Mahedi, a backward point, normally excellent inside that 30-yard circle. Yeah, missed opportunity. He got 2 hands to it. He'd be disappointed it spilled out. The wide Yorker from Tessera Pereira. Malik was back in his crease, slicing it.
Pereira has dismissed Shoaib on more occasions than any other bowler in T20s. That's quite interesting. So he almost got him there once again. 5 times prior to this. Look at the amount of wickets, 227 wickets in his T20 career, and he comes into bowl in the 18th over.
Yeah, there's been some interesting bowling choices, and Wahab Riaz didn't come on till the 6th over. Afridi bowled quite late. It's been a little bit sloppy, I think, today. The men from Dhaka, I'm sure they'll correct that for the next game early in the tournament. Plenty of time left to correct little issues.
Indeed, that's hit away with disdain. Really, a superlative shot that. Just a little bit foolish. Lashed onto that.
Great shot by Shoaib Malik, but Tessera Pereira, he's given the game away. Every ball he's tried that wide Yorker. Shoaib Malik is reading the game, goes back in his crease, back and across, and crunches one through extra. Well, what a bit of timing this is for the Pakistan legend. What a beauty.
Well, just dropping short there. So 2 times the ball has taken the aerial route. One went to hand, one almost did to Tamim Iqbal. Just trying to finish it off in a hurry. Composed innings by this young man.
4 balls in a row. Pereira just tried a wide Yorker. Shoaib Malik's been up to the mark. Now, Zazai, 6-2 in. Does he fancy doing it in style? Long boundary leg side for the left-hander.
Well, that's that. It still gets a deflection of the pads. There will be a signal. There you go, for the leg by.
It's strange that Pereira's come into the attack 18th over. Wahab doesn't take the new ball. I think when you've got a lowish total on the board, just 134, you've got to just strike early and use your best bowlers early.
It's a big surprise. Normally, very, very good with his changes of bowling. Mushfiqur Rahim there for the next game. Over and just stopped. That's good fielding by Tamim Iqbal. Just about to go past him, dive to his left. And that completes 18 overs, 131 for 1. Well, that's what's transpired in the Bangabandhu BPL third match. Platoon 134 is what they could muster, and Rajshahi Royals cruising. Got more overs left, but they've only got to get 4 runs. Oh, awkward for Shoaib Malik. Still, he maneuvered that pretty well. Rose up on him, cramped him for space.
This is match 1. We've got another game coming up. It's going to be an absolute belter. Starting at 6:30 local time. It's the Kulna Tigers against the Chattogram Challengers, who got a great win yesterday. Chattogram over the Thunder, so they're up and running already. That's going to be a cracking game. That's up next at 6:30 local time. Make sure you tune in for that one.
Bang it goes. And it goes to the boundary, and that's it. That's the win. Very, very comfortable win for Rajshahi Royals by 9 wickets. Emphatic right through the game. They've shown utmost domination with the ball restricted.